Hey YouTube, ever wondered how you get the whitest bells? So bells are blue-eyed leucistics. So today I'll try to explain you how to get the best looking bells, because a lot of people have been asking this, and I can finally show you because we produced a few of these. So here we go. Okay, so today I will show you some snakes of the BEL complex. And so the BEL complex is basically stands for blue-eyed leucistic. And I will first show you a few of the single gene animals, and then I will show you what the ALS, so act like supers, look like. So this one is the first one that I will show you, and this is a simple lesser gene. I guess many of you know what they look like. I think this is, in my opinion, one of the prettiest, if not the prettiest base combo. Very pretty animal. This one is also double head, genetic stripe, and either cryptic, Gizmo, or clown. Very pretty animal. And then we have a Mojave. The Mojave looks a little bit like this, so a lot darker. I've always really liked the Mojaves. I don't know if his head, or her head is showing up here. So here you can see them side by side, so the Mojave is a lot darker. And then we have this one, and this is a phantom. And the phantom looks very similar to the Mojave. This one also has yellow belly, so we didn't have a single gene Mojave, single gene phantom, sorry. But you can see the difference, so the phantom is slightly different, but very similar to the Mojave. So this is a phantom Mojave. When you combine this one, the Mojave, with the phantom, you get this one. And this is what people call a purple passion. So you see that there's still a lot of color, a ton of color in this animal, so it's not a pure white. You have this nice purplish head. I don't know if it's showing up on video. Nice yellow striping on the back. Very reduced pattern here on the sides. I don't know if it's showing clearly on video. A very, very pretty snake. So this one is a combination of these two, you get this. So and then we can move on to the Super Mojave, and you see that the Super Mojave, I don't know if it's showing up on video, but it does have some pattern on the back of the head here. It's like a purplish head, but not as purple as this Super Phantom here, or the Phantom Mojave, sorry. So you see that there is a lot less color, but it's not pure white. You can clearly tell that it's not pure white. I don't know if it's showing up on video, but it does have some color. If you look at the eyes, I guess this is also important for many people, it doesn't really have the typical blue eyes as most other bells have. So the real bell, and I will come to that in a second. And this is the real bell, I would say, and this is a super lesser or super butter. It's the same, so it's this one. If you pair a butter to a butter, you get this one. And this is the super butter, and this one has really nice, pretty blue eyes. And this is the purest white as you can get. And I'm going to remove some of the snakes here because they're not really cooperating. But if we compare this with the Super Mojave, you can see, hopefully on video, that the Super Mojave has a little bit more color on the head, and just overall a bit more color. Also the eyes are different. We call all of them bells basically, because these also have blue eyes, but they're just a bit darker blue, and these are the super lessers are the really typical blue eyes that most people refer to. Unfortunately though, the super lessers sometimes can have issues. So luckily this one is perfectly fine, but sometimes they can have these what they call protruding eyes, and basically yeah, they call it the duck face, I would say. And so luckily I cannot show you an example, but sometimes, and this is why a lot of people try to avoid the super lessers as much as possible. This was also a surprise when we hatched it, so which we explain in another video. So we weren't really shooting for super lessers here, so this was basically a coincidence. But the best way to do this, or the best bells to produce basically is by pairing a Mojave to the lesser. And then you get, so this one is again the lesser, this one is the Mojave, and then you get something in between these two. So this is a super Mojave, this is a super lesser. If you have something in between these two, you have something with nice blue eyes, but no issues whatsoever. And so this is what you should shoot for. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know which one was your favorite. I kind of like all of them, but to me, I think the Phantom Mojave is really pretty. I love snakes with a little bit more color than just the pure white snakes, but I mean, it's up to everyone to either agree or disagree. So let me know in the comments which one you prefer, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.